Good morning, welcome back to casa.texpina. Today we are on build day 263. I think I got it right today. Yeah, 263. We got a little bit smaller crew today, so we're still just painters and a carpenter. Let's get started and walk around and see what everybody's working on, and let's get started. Most everybody's over here in the bunkhouse area while it's still here. We're starting to work on airbrushing some of these drawers. Still working on a little bit of sanding and macias. So Mr. Henry, Mr. JR are going to be working on these drawers. Mr. Stanley here is going to be working on some more painting inside the house. And then Mr. Allen's doing some carpentry stuff. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I know. All right, and coincidentally at the same time here, Mr. Ricky is still working on our baseboards. So we did a little bit of sanding to get the base paint smoothed out yesterday. And today we're getting started with the actual color. Putting in the color here for the baseboards. He's going to be working his way down. And then we've also got our newest worker on site. This is she's like, what are you saying? So we got to take care of our plants and flowers. And a little bit for the grass for the next couple weeks until it gets settled. So a little bit of watering in the mornings, a little bit more watering in the afternoons, and we've been getting lucky in having more light rains in the evening. So after we go home, or after we go back to where we're staying at, it's still continuing to do a light mist rain overnight, or very heavy condensation, one of the two. And the grass is still fairly wet early in the morning, so we're just catching some of the flowers and plants that are up along the walls where it looks like it's still a little dry. So a little bit more. All right, so Mr. JR over here is getting started with the airbrushing, spray painting of the fronts of our drawers. Put on the first coat of paint, let that dry, hit it again a little bit later with another coat of paint, and clear it off at the end. So working on these a little bit at a time. So Mr. Allen over here has been working on our French door, working on the door lock to go between the two pieces. So where it's going to mix here and then out to here. We got to work on it a little bit. And back out here in the garage area, Mr. Stanley. Oh, he ran away from me again. He's pretty quick for an old guy. He's been working on catching the details here in the center, getting the first coat of paint again in the corners where the roller doesn't reach. So that's what he's been working on top of the scaffolding. Pretty spry for an old guy. Great work. Coming along. We're getting there. Again, this is still the first coat. That's why you still see like the big white spots over here. It is still just first coat, so we're working on it. There it is. I finally caught Mr. Stanley in business. So he's doing the
touch up in the small detail right up close to the top there, right in the corner. Can't get it with a roller, so we're going to get it with the brush. Easy does it on the detail. He's working his way around. You can see he's already gotten pretty much at least halfway, almost halfway around. So we started over here in the corner. One around here. Still got a little bit to do. All right, we got our door knob put in for the French door. So this is the one that's the active side. And we've got the little lock up at the top to keep this one from going anywhere. And then the one on this side. This will be retouched, so this is just working phase right now. They'll retouch this and blend it in. It'll look just like this when it's done. Okay. Then the next thing that he's working on is starting to install our remote hangers for all of our air conditioners. So that's helping out. And then out here in the garage, hey, the white stripes are gone. And Mr. Stanley is putting on coat number 2 for the garage wall paint. Floor to ceiling, ceiling to floor, making sure not to touch the ceiling with the gold paint. All right, let's go look and see what the painters are still working on. Whew, hot one today, very humid. All right, we got most of the drawers over here have gotten their first coat of paint, so they're allowing them to dry a little bit before hitting it with the second coat and the clear coat. Okay, so they're still working on these over here. Working the rollers. All right. And forgot the one inside. One more painter. Mr. Ricky is still on the staircase, and we are blending in nicely the gray baseboards right up the staircase, so they'll have the same color as all the other baseboards throughout the house. And he's going back behind it now and doing a little bit of retouching. Awesome.
Just when you think that you would like to hire a yard boy, and somebody just volunteered to be one. Look at that. Hey, give me a spot.
Yeah, think so?
Oh, I'm loving this. You know, this is better than a computer and an iPhone. Look at smile, you're on camera.
Again? Did you get my good side?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that.
Yeah, all the viewers want to see that. No, they don't want to see that? Is it not that kind of show?
No.
Oh, it's supposed to be family friendly.
Yes. That's disgusting.
Easy.
Slow it down, Buster Brown. Don't miss a spot. Hey, I like your trash can.
Like that.
Yes. That's a name brand. Mm-hmm.
It works.
Put it to good use.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes.
See?
Mm-hmm. Damn, I tried that
Same thing, if you
broom.
notice our dustpan,
It's also
it's,
recycled.
leftover metal from the roofing and a little furring strip.
Why, you spent all your money in the house?
Yep, sure did.
Man, I tried that broom. It's heavy.
Is it?
I can't handle that broom. I need a vacuum.
Yeah, they don't have the yard vacuums here.
Yeah,
Their yard vacuum comes like this.
yeah. Human vacuum.
You know, when we were kids, they were messing with us, and they'd go, why don't you go sweep the dirt? You never thought in real life you'd be out here sweeping the dirt, right?
There you go. You got it. Get to work, man. Hey, remember you were telling me you were doing your yard when you were 7 years old? Okay.
Well, it's almost the end of the day. Mr. Stanley has finished painting all of the garage. Next is going to be probably the door frames at some point, but the main walls and ceiling are done. All right. Also under the painting crew, all of these drawers for the various rooms, and I think most of these are out of the master closet. All of these have been painted and are sitting in here to dry before being put into place possibly tomorrow. I think they're going to let them dry overnight, and then they'll put them into place, take the tape off of the rails, and start putting on knobs and finishing up the pieces. Move on to the next aspect, which may be excuse me, might be some of the other cabinets, say like the ones back here, and a couple of the bathrooms. The under sink cabinets will still get painted. See, like all of these that were built have yet to be sanded, macias, paint, all that stuff. So that'll be coming in the next days to come, I would assume. But you know what happens when you assume. So, okay, let's see what our gardener lady is doing out here on the front. Ah, here we are. Here's the gardener lady. Payback, yes. What do they always tell you? Don't take what you can't dish. Just joking. Don't want to get her riled up. As long as she's got a smile, I'm good. So, alrighty. Well, folks, it's Yabba Dabba Doo time. And today has been one of the most interesting days I think we've ever had. There's nothing more fun than watching paint dry and grass grow. Yeah, just a little wee bit of sarcasm. It's just been a one of those days, you know, not a whole lot going on, just a little bit of painting, a lot of watering the grass. So making sure everything gets moving along. So if y'all like today's video, please come back and give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So y'all come back now, you hear? And God bless.